Man, listen. Don't be out here getting easily influenced, manipulated, controlled. When you decide to get on a journey of spirituality, just come in. Let me tell you. First of all, I'm gonna tell you now, it's not all flowers and rainbows. You will go through a lot if you decide to walk this path. It is not easy. You will be stripped away at times when it feels like you're going through a death. And it's really like a death. Um, I don't know why I cannot remember what it's called. Um, but I can't think of the word right now. But if somebody knows what I'm talking about, you can put it down in the comments or whatever. But when you're going through a transformation, it is so heavy, and you don't know how long you're gonna be in that and experience that and sit in that. But when you make it through, because now you have died to a old version of yourself, and now you're in like a new version of yourself, you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much better. That's number one. Number two, there will be times when God will remove people, or you might even start removing people. But you got to be ready for that, because sometimes it's the closest people that you love that is true and dear to you, and you're going to have to cut them off. They can't elevate with you. They're not supposed to experience a blessing or be a part of your journey. Sometimes people's services is no longer needed. Sometimes people just no longer serve you. And you got to know how to be okay with that. Number three, you will be alone a lot. And you got to know how to be by yourself. See, a lot of people don't know how to be by themselves because they don't want to deal with themselves. Because when you're alone, you're going to be in this right here. You and God, or whatever you believe in, because I can't judge you. Why? Because first of all, I'm not judgmental. Two, I'm not God. God is in me. I'm in his image. But he's above me, right? So you have to know that that's a part of it. Most people who are walking with God, whether they're spiritual or tied to a religion, they are usually alone. They don't keep a lot of people around them like that. I think this number four. You have to put in work behind this. You have to do your healing work. You have a lot of work to do. Whether that's starting your business, because most spiritual people, we have to have our own businesses. Usually working for other people is usually not for us. Not saying go quit your job, because baby, no, you better transition out in a good way. But most spiritual people, we usually have our own businesses because we just aren't supposed to have jobs. Like, for some reason, we just have to create. You're gonna start creating. You're gonna start getting ideas, and when you get them, act on them. Don't question it. Um, as far as how you do your, oh wait, no, let me go back to that. For me with my healing, now this is what Meme do. Again, what Meme do, what I like to do for my healing. Grounding, I like to walk on the grass. I like to, because I stay not too far from a beach, I like to Whenever I get time to do that, walking on the sand. I love being around water. That's healing for me. I like feeling the sun on my face. I like um, feeling the wind, and I like sitting up under a tree. I like journaling. Um, and when I journal, sometimes I'll burn and release to get those negative thoughts that I done had, or um, I take my spiritual baths. A spiritual bath for me, I don't do anything extra. All I do is use Epsom salt, and I use that, and I just say the Lord's Prayer. And if I don't say the Lord's Prayer, I'm just talking to God. I'm cleansing, I'm washing. It just depends on what I got going on. If I want to think about money, I'll think about that so I can be in that energy. If I want to think about self-love and just loving on myself and being obsessed with myself and taking care of myself, it just depends on what I got going on. So that's me. I don't know what number I'm on. I think 5. I don't know. But you will get confused if you don't know who you are. So start really taking that time to know who you are, and don't let other people tell you how to do your spirituality. Like, you can do your spirituality how you want to. This is your walk with God. And as long as it's for you and meant for you to do, you can do that. Like, I don't like when people be like just always only speaking on, oh, you shouldn't do this, oh, you shouldn't do that. The whole purpose of spirituality was to not feel like you're being under control. That was the whole purpose of most people stepping away from religion to come to spirituality. So tread lightly with people who are new and are growing and they don't know any better, and they just want guidance and help, but instead you're confusing this person and you're making them feel bad. Because, for an example, if you want to get to know who your ancestors are, yeah, they are deceased, but a lot of things are deceased. Y'all be, don't y'all go to grave sites? Don't y'all talk to kids or aunties, your loved ones, whoever that was dear to you that passed away? Don't y'all talk to them? Don't y'all have pictures of them? Don't y'all go visit them at the graveyard? And they're deceased, right? So, and even Jesus. And then I know y'all like to say, oh, he has risen, all that stuff. Okay, but he's not in physical form. So, just saying, as an example. But I love Jesus. God, Jesus, Holy Spirit. Oh, baby, I promise you, they are in me. Anyways, so is if you don't want to do that as part of your as that being your spirituality, that's cool. But just say it in a way, and I'm not trying to tell you how to speak, but I also don't like when people push out fear and judgment on people. Like, educate the person, say, hey, I don't do that, but if that's what you feel like your journey and your walk is, to get to know your ancestors, and you going, just do your research, find out who your people is. And most of the time, when it comes to ancestors, it's not the ones who pay attention to how you were treated by the ones that recently passed. If they were not for you in the physical, why would you call and talk to them and want them to help you in the spirit world? Why would you? No. Sometimes, like for me, I know I have to go back generations, because that's who gonna be for me. So stop judging people. Like, just educate them. And if you don't do that, that don't make you any worse or any better, whether a person does or not. Just don't confuse people. And if you don't know, just say you don't know. Tell the people to go research. I don't know why y'all want research. That's another thing. You ain't even got to listen to me. Go do your research. Don't just take my advice. All I'm doing is living my life, and all I can speak on is my experiences. But for me, I'm going to do my life how I want to do my life. And as long as God is okay with it, that's all that matters. I don't care about what y'all got to say about me. I really don't. I'm dead serious.